Toxic Femininity, brought to you by Midnight Zeds. That's right. You know what time it is. Time for some Monday Night Raw. Welcome once again to the show. I am your MC. Well, let me turn my thing here. I'm your MC, Tom Connors. Welcome once again. Tonight we have joining us for the first time, Miss Lila Hart. How are you?
Hey y'all, so glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yay, I'm so happy you're here. Lila, tell everyone who you are for the people that don't know in the chat.
Well, my name is Lila Hart. I am a stand-up comedian and documentary filmmaker, the creator of American History of Voter Fraud.
Ooh, yay.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
So we also have joining us tonight, Miss Steph, aka My Nerdy Home. How you doing?
Hello. I
see you got a Canadian
confirm.
bear behind you. Be quiet and careful.
I do. There is a Canadian bear right behind me. You can get that at the
It might be
Geeks and
coked
Gamer
up.
store on 221B Tactical.
I gotta order one. I keep forgetting. It's like one of those things where I'm like, okay, I gotta order one.
One week left. This is only
Here's what you do.
Oh my God.
Left.
Since I told Jay it would be a good idea to put "Welcome to the Rebellion" on a T-shirt, tell him he can do a special edition of that plushie with a white nose and call it the cocaine Canadian bear.
Oh God.
Or Canadian cocaine bear. One of those two works
Canadian
just fine.
cocaine.
Special edition, limited edition.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Canadian snow bear.
Yeah,
It'll work.
If you guys are
Canadian-
interested,
Oh my God.
1 week left to get the Canadian bear.
Do you
from
have the
221B
link to
Tactical.
that, Stephanie?
I do. I can put it in the chat.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, please do.
Because I want one and I keep forgetting to order it. I'm doing it after the show.
All right. And I can confirm Lila is an amazing comedian. I actually watched her. I think it was when you were in Austin. Yeah, when you were in Austin, when you went to Austin. So yeah, we hung out
Ooh.
afterwards. She's a lot of fun. She's so spicy and full of life. I love it.
I love her too. I haven't seen her stand up, but she always makes me laugh and smile on Simpcast because you're just a bundle of goodness.
Oh, well, you're in the right place then.
Mm-hmm. She's very
We get
spicy.
goofy as hell here.
Yes, we do.
I'm excited.
We also have goofy people in the chat, like Mr.
Yes.
Buttcrack Media. Hi.
Yes.
Look at that.
Hell, everybody.
Butt crack.
He's the premier butt crack in our chat. We also have joining us some regulars along with we got Keely Chow is here. I see Vorpal Bunny's Revenge. I see Mighty Orbots. I see Crusader Lion. I see Nina in the chat. She's also on the show. But last but not least, I have to say hello to Nina, of course.
Hi.
How was your weekend? We took a week off, right? So
yeah,
it's been a week.
Good. It's been I wasn't feeling well on Monday, but I'm back. And I'm good. My husband got sick though over the weekend.
No.
And it was just it's been one of those weeks where I had to be like extra wife. Like I had to take the garbage out, and I was like, I don't want to take the garbage out, but I did it. I've done.
Yeah,
things.
that is man's jobs.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, I gotta do this.
We
So,
take care of that stuff.
yeah, and I cooked soup. I did my wifely duties. I made soup for him.
Now,
and
did you make soup from scratch though?
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
Made
Above and
chicken
beyond.
soup with rice and herbs and all sorts of goodies.
Herbs.
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 However the fuck you
Look
say
at
it.
this. We got a Lofty in the chat.
I know. I saw the Lofty.
The Lofty. He had a good take today. He said Korean cinema
Is he
is better
sick?
than Hollywood. And I was like, oh my
That's
God.
true. Yeah, I've been watching a
One
lot
good
of.
take.
Yeah, I've been watching some. Korean
I'm just
cinema.
picking on him.
That's true.
I know. Love you, Lofty. We love
Glad
you.
to see you here. Good to see you here. Good to see all of you here. Please hit that like button, hit that share button if you haven't done it already. We appreciate that here at the channel. That helps us out. We got a pair of super chats to start things off with. One from Hillis Mallory, if you want to grab that one right away, Nina. There you go.
Hi, Hillis Mallory for 2 says, hello, ladies. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hillis Mallory?
How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you, man.
How you doing? Good to have you here, Hillis. And then we have John Edgar, it looks like, if you want to grab that one, Steph.
Yeah,
I'll be
John
sharing your
Edgar
link in the
replied.
chat.
Good to see Lila here. Lila, I watched your History of Fraud documentary. Very informative and very disturbing. Thank you. You're an amazing person.
Oh, thank you so much, Sean. That really means a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I've
you got
watched
some
it
fans here
too,
already.
and I'm amazed that it's still on YouTube. So everybody go and check it out. She and her husband just, they dropped all the receipts. It's great. It's great. Very informative stuff. John Edgar's right.
Mm-hmm.
And
so thank you for that. And that's what means we're caught up. So we're not going to waste any time, ladies. I'm going to kick myself to the back.
Fine.
So you guys can get right on the topics because there's a lot to talk about. And I'm sure having Lila here is going to be an interesting and spicy conversation when we get into all the good stuff here. So Tom's going to the back.
Well, bye.
Bye, Tom. Well, ladies, it's been kind of a little bit of a slow week for entertainment. I feel like I haven't seen too much crazy stuff happen. I mean, some celebrities have lost their minds, which we will get to after the celebrities are always losing their minds.
It hasn't been very entertaining on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has, like, Twitter's been so entertaining, but not like the entertainment stuff. It's been like, the Twitter files and like all the stuff.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah. We're not talking about the Twitter files over here. Although I don't know if you guys caught the Elon Musk interview. Okay, for a second, we're going to talk about the Twitter files. But I don't know if you guys caught the Elon Musk interview where he said, like, the truth is out there. And I was laughing I'm like, what is this, like the X-Files? Like,
it is, yes, the Twitter files. Did you see the meme where they actually turned the X-Files logo into the Twitter files?
No.
Yeah.
Which, I think I saw that. Wait, actually, I did see that. The Quartering posted that. Was that Lofty that made it? Maybe it was Lofty.
I don't know. But yeah,
I'm sure Lofty will take credit either way.
Were you listening into that the call? Is it Twitter Spaces? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I live streamed it with Jane Theory. It was fun. Yeah, it was. We were having fun.
I listened to it. It was I don't know. It was like maybe 5-7 minutes of like informative stuff.
Yeah. Well, after in the 2 hours of the interview, I was like, who are these people? Like, why are these people interviewing? And I'm like, why is Elon Musk on a plane? He didn't want to give an actual interview. It was like, oh, okay, let's just. Oh,
it makes sense. It actually makes sense for him to do it on Twitter Spaces, especially since he just bought the company.
Sure.
He wants that interaction, so it makes sense for him to do it like there.
But he could have done it with like better interviewers. Like at the end, they had like Clay Travis come in, and I was like, he should have done the whole freaking interview.
Yeah, he
and he had only
interview.
like
Absolutely.
one question. I was like, what? Lila, what did you think of that interview? Did you listen?
I only listened to it for like a second. I was also just like, oh my gosh, he's really on Twitter Spaces right now, which I thought was cool. But I'm still upset with Elon because my husband is banned on Twitter and I'm still a Twitto. So Elon Musk, I am still going to continue messaging you every day about my Jewish husband. Okay? Because we love the Jewish people. So you should unban my Jewish husband, Eric Abadante.
That's right.
I have beef with Elon right now. You know?
I totally get that, girl. Girl, you got to start tweeting that out every day so that I can retweet you every day.
Elon's over here making all these promises, talking about he cares about the people.
You should just start tweeting
out. Start tweeting it out. I have
every day.
Elon Musk,
Why haven't you banned my Jewish husband, Elon?
My Jewish husband.
Every day. By the way, Lila, what nationality is your husband again? Just
Jewish.
Okay.
He is Jewish. And I am a disabled woman married to a Jewish man who is still banned on Twitter. Okay, there is some ableism and anti-Semitic things going on Twitter right now.
We can't have
very
that.
upset.
Elon needs to correct this this course ASAP. And I'm not sure if anybody in this movie is Jewish, but we're gonna talk about this movie right now. I didn't know how to transition into this at all. Here we go. Okay, so there's always rumors, you guys. Always. There's so much rumors going on whenever there's a big property coming out. And of course, Indiana Jones is no exception. I mean, Indiana Jones is one of the biggest properties that's probably I would argue ever. Like he's pretty famous. Like you guys think so? Stephanie, you think so? You think Indiana Jones is up there with Star Wars and Lord of the Rings?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so. What about you,
Absolutely.
Lila? You like Indiana Jones?
I don't know.
No. Do you not like the movies at all? Like, have you ever
I think
watched
they're
any of
cool.
them?
I think the movies are cool. I like adventure.
Okay. Okay.
You've heard of Indiana Jones, right? It's one of those cultural
Yeah.
cultural characters, but one of those classic characters that like you exist.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes.
And then Lila, let me ask you this. Like, how many of the Indiana Jones movies have you seen, if any?
I think I've probably seen all of them.
Okay.
Just don't, you know what I mean? I've seen them.
Yeah, you just like yeah. I'm kind of like the same way. I'm a normie when it comes to Indiana Jones, though I do believe that there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies. I didn't
That
like
is
the
very
4th
true.
one.
That
I
is
think
very true.
the
Kingdom of
4th
the
one
Crystal
was
Skull is terrible. It should never have been made.
gross.
Terrible. The moment it was like aliens, I was like, shut up. Get out of here with that alien skull.
Like, dude, the fridge and the nuke thing did it for me.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God,
what
at the
the
very
fuck
beginning.
is this? Like, what? No. But then they were like, you know what? You know, Harrison Ford's pushing like what, 84?
Oh my
I don't
God,
know
I
how
don't know,
old
but
this
he is
dude
in
is.
his 80s, isn't he?
Okay, hold on. I'm checking. I'm
Yeah,
checking.
let's look up his age. Is he going to play the role?
Yes. Well,
That is
Button
incredible.
walk, that's for sure.
he's 80 years old. He's
Oh,
he's
my.
pushing 80.
I'm
He's
132.
I used to be part of the Senate. Never mind. But like
I am the Senate.
he's 80 years old, and they're like, you know what? You got one more in you, bro. And he's like, yeah, hell yeah. For
Hell
what
yeah.
amount of money? But sure.
I ain't as good as I once was.
I feel like in
But
every
I can be
movie
good
right now,
once as I was
every
once.
movie that Harrison is in right now, he seems so checked out of it. Like, why am I acting? What am I doing here? Like,
He seems so
100% like
He's
just
like,
for the money, and I'm gonna show it. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm at that age where like I just stopped caring.
yeah. He also like broke his ankle on the set of this
I believe
show.
that fragile old man bones.
Yeah, his poor ankle got broken, and that's when originally the director lost his mind on Twitter because he didn't have anything better to do. So he came on Twitter and started insulting the fans.
That's when I got blocked.
That's right.
That's when I got blocked. Okay.
That's
I couldn't
right. That
remember
was
when I couldn't
that was
remember
when he
it
went at Matt Kadish about because he just made like this like one little brief tweet, which
Yeah.
this article covers actually. So we'll get to that. So this article, Bounding into Comics, shout out John F. Trent, says Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. That's the name of the movie now. Dial of Destiny. Director James Mangold calls leakers trolling a-holes, claims rumors Indiana Jones will be replaced are not true. Okay. So Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny director James Mangold took to Twitter to bash scoopers and respond to rumors that Indiana Jones will be replaced by actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Lila, are you familiar with Phoebe Waller-Bridge? This lady here.
No.
She did some show called, what was it called, Tom?
Fleabag.
That's right, Fleabag.
Oh, they were gonna replace Indiana Jones with a woman?
Well, that's the rumor. A lot of people think that she's gonna be like kind of like, you know how Rey Skywalker came in and was like, well, not Rey Skywalker, Rey Palpatine, but she came in and she was all like, yeah, I'm the new Skywalker bitch to Luke, and like just move over. You know how like all the like Marvel people are women now too. Like everybody thinks that this lady's coming in.
I said I'd do it for a weed bag, and they thought I said Fleabag. I just don't.
I've never seen her show. I don't know. I don't know what that show's about. But everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's like the best show ever," and I'm like,
I never heard of her before in my life.
"Yeah, she's I don't know, but she doesn't seem very funny." Rumors regarding
She is
Indiana.
the robot in Solo.
Okay, yeah, I never saw
the
that.
Oh,
lesbian,
that's right. Yeah,
the lesbian, or not
the
lesbian,
one that
but
fights for
that sleeps
rights,
with, yeah,
for droid rights.
Droid rights matter.
Droid rights. He fights for droid rights. That's right.
And she
That's who
also
that is.
wrote on the new 007 film.
That's
Oh.
right. She did. She did write on the 007 film, which was fucking terrible. So the rumors regarding Indiana Jones being replaced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character in the upcoming film go back to June 2001 or 2021, sorry, when YouTuber Overlord DVD, aka Doomcock, reported 2 endings are supposedly being considered in the script. I guess they've been written and they're going to shoot both of them. Both endings allegedly have old Indiana Jones dying at the end of this movie. But in one of the rumored endings, young Indiana Jones dies alongside old Indiana Jones, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge swoops in like a vulture, picks up the hat up, and takes his place moving forward, he adds.
Oh, heck no.
So that's the video that they've linked here about the leaks that Doomcock posted. I think those are like Reddit rumors that he's kind of like been going off of. I mean, it's just rumors that have been out for a while. And then a separate rumor from the Daily Mail in September 2021 claimed that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being tipped to replace the veteran actor as a female version of the fictional professor of archaeology in the adventure movie franchise. An anonymous source told the Daily Mail's show business editor Katie Hind about the rumor. It would be a huge statement and a great role for Phoebe. Another source stated that the gossip on the set is that this character will slot in the leading role. So there's all these rumors that she's going to be Indy. Like,
yeah, she's going to take over the role. You know what? I'm not surprised. Like, I believe it. Who's not like taking over a male role?
I mean,
the whole Marvel lineup is pretty much women
MCU.
now. Yeah, It's the MCU.
I mean, it's weird because I believe it too. And then I read this article, and then James Mangold just going off like, he's like, it's not true. It's not true. And I'm like, I mean, I kind of wanted to believe it's not true, but then I feel like that protests too much, dude. Like, it's just, it just feels like he's just trying to drill home that this is all rumors. There's nothing to see here.
Well, I know. Well, they have to stop it, right? Because if they don't, people aren't going to see it.
That's true.
He has to try and get in front of it. And if they don't, the movie's not going to be successful. People are going to hate on it before it even starts. And the bad thing is he's just like, they always go for the trolls, right? So it's like, oh, I'm sorry. If we're criticizing before the movies come out, then you're trolling. We're trolls. We're always trolls. All right. And if not, we're trolls. We're toxic because we're criticizing the movies. We're racist because we're criticizing the movies. So, he has to get in front of it. And she's probably absolutely going to replace Indy. And he's just like, she's not taking over replacing him. Like, no one can replace Indiana Jones. And it's like, well, we understand that, but if you're going to move forward with the franchise with this character, then yes, she is taking over the lead role of the Indiana Jones franchise, which is what people are saying.
Yep. But then this dude's like, no, one more time. No one is taking over or replacing Indy or donning his hat, nor is he being erased through some contrived, and he never was. Not in any cut or script. Not. Isn't that a double negative?
Yeah.
So is he saying yes?
He's very upset.
Not in any cut or script, but trolls will troll, and that's how they get their clicks.
Oh, he's talking about YouTubers specifically.
Yeah, he's talking about Doomcock. And I think he names him too.
That's the funny thing is, nobody else brought up Doomcock. He invoked Doomcock at one point, which is funny.
I think that's funny because he brings him up. And please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll was right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then. What age is this guy from? All one has to do is look at the set photos and interviews you get through into info to make a wild guesses about a movie plot. And then he goes on to keep crying. The difference between trolling a-holes and everyone else is they're trying to make $1 off your feelings about other films. What are you trying to do, Mangold? Like,
he sounds like Amber Heard now.
Are you kidding? I love how he's saying they're trying to make money off your feelings. I'm pretty sure that's what like fan baiting is. You know, all of like little Easter eggs in movies that they put in there, bringing back old IPs and old characters. Harrison Ford is fucking 80 years old. You're making him do another Indiana Jones fucking film. Come on. Don't tell me that you're not banking on fan nostalgia to get people in seats and play on their feelings and their nostalgia for this character. Get the fuck out of here.
Bingo, Steph. Like totally right on the money. They push controversial guesses coming from sources to gin up clicks. Let it go. End. I don't know. What is this? The end? End. Wow. Okay. This dude.
Like, that's the end of my rant.
He sounds like he's like friends with Cocaine Bear. I'm just gonna put that out there. And then has responded to rumors regarding Indiana Jones being replaced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character. In middle of November, Mangold responded to rumors about disastrous test screenings, claiming that there had not been any test screenings at all. So this dude, Gus, is saying, have there been test screenings of Indy 5 yet? Rumors are flying. And he said, nope, haven't been any screenings at all. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that.
I'm sure that there have been screenings for people that are working on the production. Like, he acts like he's acting as if there's never been any leaks on any movie production ever. No one has never, ever leaked the plot of a script ever. No one has ever done that. It's like, do you work in Hollywood? The scripts leaking, plots leaking, that's like as old as time. Like, get out of here with that shit. Like, they leak all the time.
In my recent memory, like, I feel like, Star Wars was leaked. Like, I think the last
Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker was leaked. The Batman
Game of Thrones was leaked.
Game of Thrones leaked.
Well, the Batman was leaked too. I didn't know about Batman. Okay, so that one was leaked. What else? I think that's just my recent memory. I don't remember what else.
My diapers leaked a lot.
Oh my god. Hey, is Kathleen Kennedy's husband directing Cocaine Bear by any chance?
No, isn't that
I should have though. God damn it!
Oh my god! I thought that was a real question, Mina.
It was a question for Tom.
Congo.
Lila's like, what the fuck's happening on the show? Okay.
That was the greatest masterpiece of movies ever made, Congo. And if anybody should have been making Cocaine Bear, duh. The man who made Arachnophobia, me. Duh.
I'm so surprised he's not directing fucking Cocaine Bear.
I know, right?
I watched the Cocaine Bear commercial thing. Can't believe that's a real movie coming out.
I know, neither could I.
I couldn't believe it either.
People kept talking about Cocaine Bear, and I was seeing it on Twitter, and I'm like, that's not a real thing. It's probably like a fan movie or whatever.
I thought so too.
That's what I thought. And then someone told me, like, no, that's a real thing. You haven't seen it? I was like, no, I haven't seen it. So I finally watched it, and I was just laughing my ass off.
I laughed so hard, and I couldn't believe it was Ray Liotta's last film.
Liotta's last film, yeah.
I was like, this is Ray. I mean, this is such a Ray movie to go out on. Like, it's like, okay, like, I'm going to go out on Cocaine Bear, guys. Watch me do it. But back to Mangold and his fucking crying. He further claimed that rumors regarding Phoebe Waller-Bridge replacing Indiana Jones were not true. This is back in November. So somebody asked him, any comments on this? Indiana Jones 5 test screenings have been disastrous. One of the endings, which was said to be the least popular one, had Phoebe Waller-Bridge replacing Harrison Ford at the end of the movie. Awful if true, but not true, so not awful, he says. And then again, specifically addressed Overlord DVD's rumors, telling one user, it's up to you to who to believe. So this person was like, no, but you're wrong. Basement Dweller 46 said that KK personally replaces Indiana Jones with a woman in the movie, and test screenings audiences hated. And he's replying to that. And Mangold replied, well, Paolo, it's up to you to who you believe. Any anonymous troll named Basement Dweller and Doomcock or the actual director
That's
of the
where
film.
He brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah. No one will ever replace Indiana Jones. Not in any script, not in any cut. Never discussed. Okay, here I'm gonna stop it.
Mango mad.
I'm gonna stop it here for a second and ask you guys this, because at this point, this guy's been hammering home that this is not happening. So what happens when we go to the movies and it happens? So what is gonna what's gonna go down?
It's just like Kevin Smith was with his Masters of the Universe bullshit, saying that like, no, that's not gonna happen. Saying it doesn't happen. It's not Tifa's story. It's not, and then it ended up being Tifa's story, and he looked like an idiot, and nobody watched any like the second half of it. But yeah, people are gonna call him out. Absolutely, it's gonna get 100% called out on it.
I mean, it's just going to be a disaster. I mean, it's going to be a disaster of epic proportions if it's true.
If it's true, he's just crying. He's going to have like that first week, and then it'll probably have a drop off in the second week if it's true. Because word of mouth, they rely on word of mouth, you know, for people to come to the theater. And if word of mouth is bad, then nobody's gonna go.
What? Okay.
Do you think he means that they're gonna kill off Indiana Jones, and then they say like he can't be replaced, but because he's staying Indiana Jones, and then she's just gonna have a different name?
That's how they like to play these mind games and move the goalpost. Exactly, Lila. Like that's you're not wrong. Like if you read, like he never specifically denies certain things. The only thing he denies is
he didn't he deny that she's not gonna die, because he's like, but not true, not so awful, like because this guy like directly says one of the endings, which was said to be the last popular one, had Phoebe Waller-Bridge replacing Harrison Ford at the end of the movie. Awful if true. And he's like, no, not true.
See, and they don't see replacing as the same way we do. You got to remember that too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think that even if we use specific wording, like she takes up the mantle of Indiana Jones as like her own character or whatever, he's still going to be like, no, she's not replacing Indiana Jones. He's still
exactly.
He would still say the exact same thing.
But she would be taking over the franchise, and that now it's like this woman lead character is what y'all are saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that
it happens. It's happening in almost everything. Even Nicolas Cage, the national treasure, got replaced by a woman. Like,
oh my god, dude! What? Did you see the trailer that was like the behind the scenes trailer thing that they dropped? We watched it on the Real BBC last week. I was like, this cannot be real. Like it was the dumbest thing I've ever freaking seen in my life. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, everyone's being replaced by a woman.
But okay. So,
because women are going to all be single in 10 years. That actually makes sense, though.
The thing with this is, okay, so you have rumors. Like, there's always going to be rumors of every movie, especially big franchises. When you're like, oh, we're going to make this movie. Like, let's say, for example, this is a hypothetical, okay? They come out and say, we're going to make the new Alien movie, like the one that everybody wanted. They want Ripley come back, blah, blah, blah. They're like, they're going to be rumors about the movie. It's going to be like a massive movie because it's Alien. Everyone's going to wonder what's going on. But then it's like, when there's rumors, as a director, what is your priority? What is your responsibility? I think you should just shut up and not say anything at all. Like, you shouldn't address it at all.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem with people having like a lot like direct access to these to directors and actors like Mark Ruffalo. They fucking go crazy on Twitter. Like, you see the real side of themselves. Like, they honestly don't care about you. Like, none of them do. They just want you to go see their movies so they can get paid. That's what they care about. They care about the money. Right. So like, he doesn't care that he's acting foolish on Twitter. He doesn't care that he's attacking people because they're speculating on a movie. That's what fans have done for the longest time, especially when it's an IP that's like close to them. They're going to speculate on movies. If they hear a rumor about the movies, they're going to put the rumors out there. You can't get mad at that. Like, you can't get mad at that and start attacking your fans. It's terrible. It's terrible. Promotion. It's terrible marketing for your fucking movie. It's terrible PR.
Why can't he go and attack your fans? Why can't he just be like, well, these rumors are stirring. Come to the movie and find out if they're true. Like, make it more fun. But didn't he just block people?
Yeah, he's already blocked Stephanie.
He blocked me.
Well, we need to talk to Elon Musk about that.
Oh my god. And then so this is then the article takes us back on the time machine. However, Mangold already has a penchant of lying when it comes to Indiana Jones. Back in July 2021, Mangold got caught lying about degrading YouTuber Matthew Kadish, who expressed his concerns about Indiana Jones on Twitter. Now, this is when he went off the first time and then just started blocking everybody. Kadish wrote, "To anyone thinking Indiana Jones 5 might be good, just let me point out 1, Steven Spielberg is not directing. 2, Kathleen Kennedy is producing. 3, Harrison Ford is 78. Now he's 80, you guys. 78 years old. It's written by Jonathan Kasdan, who wrote Solo. Gross.
I know.
Is that still true? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Jonathan Kasdan wrote Solo.
Wow. This is just like set up to be a fucking recipe for disaster. So all he did was do this, and he didn't tag Mangold.
I remember that. Yeah, he didn't tag Mangold or anything like that. So
he just hashtagged it Indiana
Yeah.
Jones 5. So that means Mangold was sitting there reading the hashtags for
Reading the
Indiana Jones 5 and ready to blow up at somebody that talked shit, which happened to be Matt. So then he went on to say, "Thanks, Matt. Keep making the world a better place, crapping on things in the first week of production from your basement." Man, that is like such a fucking weird insult to like start calling like everybody basement dwellers all of a sudden. 2, never seen a script by John. Nothing against him, just reality. So he's not writing it. Butterworths and starting from a blank page. 3, 1 to 3 are hugely talented and all at my side. Wait, what was 1 to 3 again? Oh yeah, Steven Spielberg, Kathleen Kennedy,
and Harrison
gross, and Harrison Ford. Well, I mean Harrison Ford is talented. And then
So he's
like,
claiming Kasdan didn't write it?
yeah, he's
Then
saying
why
he
is
didn't.
Kasdan out there talking about it like he wrote it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. So did he or didn't he? Because this guy is saying he didn't write it. He's saying he never seen a script
it
by
also
John.
says that he lies. I'm pretty sure he wrote it.
So I guess he's a liar too. Okay, great. That doesn't bode well for the it's not true, because apparently it is. He went to describe Kadish as a clickbaiter and a night crawler. He wrote, "Thanks, Axe. Don't mind people griping and what is this word?
Prognosticating.
What a big word. But on my watch, false info, ageism, and snark from so-called journalists is gonna be confronted directly and forcefully." Wow.
Ooh, forcefully.
Oof. He's gonna peg ya. That sounds like pagan words. "In my opinion, these clickbaiters like to dish it out, but like night crawlers can't stand the light." He added,
Get out of here.
"Damn."
Like, the dude, it didn't even tag this man. He got
Jesus.
triggered. He got triggered by 4 points. That's it. He got triggered by 4 things.
Check his IMDb. What, the John guy? All right. Tom, will you do that? Can you check IMDb and let us know?
Lofty.
Lofty's on it. Less than a month after this exchange, Mangold would take to Twitter again, writing, "I never said people who criticize me live in basements." Yeah, you did. Yeah, you kind of did. "People criticize me all the time and don't get such comments. I think you know what caused me to reply to those specific clickbaiters the way I did. And I have said, I'm sorry." What? "And I have said, I'm sorry in my anger. I spoke too broadly." Okay. So is that an apology? What kind of apology is that? Kadish reacted to Mangold's lie and spin, writing, "First thing Mangold said to me was that I was a basement dweller." And I guess that was the case. I mean, he did call him a basement dweller. The screenshots.
I think like a lot of the quote tweets on it are people saying like, "Bro, don't you have like a movie to direct? Get off Twitter."
Yeah. I remember I said that. I was like, when I was talking to him, I was like, aren't you directing a movie? And then it came out that Indiana Jones, well, I mean, not Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the other guy, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford had broken his ankle at the time, and they weren't shooting. The production had paused, and so he was basically just an angry man on Twitter at that point. So then that's it. So this is basically the story, is that Mangold is losing his mind trying to tell us all that Doomcock is wrong. All you basement dwellers out there in the chat, check yourselves. And yeah, just, I don't know, stop living in the basement and stop making up rumors. And that's what Mangold wants you to do, I guess. And there you go. That's the news about Indiana Jones. Lila, did you see the trailer for Indiana Jones?
No.
No, you didn't. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
It looks terrible. Maybe he won't be replaced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, but he'll be replaced by terrible CGI. That's for sure. Did you see the CGI part where he's on the horse? Like his head is like over here.
You know what's so crazy though? I will say this. I didn't think the trailer was as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, because when I was going in to watch the trailer, I kind of expected it to be like She-Hulk bad. Like, I was like, this is going to be so bad. Like, you know, just like ready to press play. I was just like praying, like, please don't be like so bad. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I was like, hey, it's not as bad as I thought, but
he's just so
that doesn't mean
old.
it's good. It just was like, eh.
He's so old though.
Wait, is this true?
Yes, Kirstie, she passed away from cancer.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, actually, I was waiting between stories to let you ladies know that, yeah, basically what I would consider an OG toxic femme was lost. Yeah, sadly, we lost Kirstie Alley at the age of 71. So
I
I
believe
remember her best, yeah, from Wrath of Khan, of course, Cheers, Look Who's Talking.
I believe her daughter tweeted from her Twitter account.
Oh, if you want to pull that up, Steph, we can read that. That is
Variety confirmed it as well.
Incredibly sad news. Kirstie Alley did star of Cheers and Drop Dead Gorgeous dies at 71. That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear it. Pour one out, you guys. If you
I didn't even realize she was 71 already.
Yeah, man.
She's trending.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I'll let you do it.
All right. To all our friends far and wide around the world, we are sad to inform you that our incredible, fierce, and loving mother has passed away after a battle with cancer only recently discovered. She was surrounded by her closest family and fought with great strength, leaving us with the certainty of her never-ending joy of living and whatever adventures lie ahead. As iconic as she was on screen, she was even more amazing mother and grandmother. We are grateful to the incredible team of doctors and nurses at the Moffitt Cancer Center for their care. Our mother's zest and passion for life, her children, grandchildren, and many animals, not to mention her eternal joy for creating, were unparalleled and leave us inspired to live life to the fullest just as she did. We thank you for your love and prayers and ask that you respect our privacy in this difficult time. With love always, True and Lily Parker.
Oh man, that sucks. Rest in peace. And
and of course
that's gonna happen.
Because she let it be known that she was right leaning. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she was very base. She was so toxic. Base. According to all the SJWs on Twitter. And absolutely. Once I saw that, I was like, I don't even want to look at the quote tweets. Like I'm
not looking at it. That's fun.
These fuckers can't even wait. You know,
of course not.
It happens all the time. Like every celebrity.
They think that something like this happening is a win for them because it's one.
And I was going to say though, but like, look at if somebody who they look up to dies, and if you dare say anything, then they freak the fuck out. Mm-hmm. But anyhow,
you don't speak ill of the dead as far as I'm concerned.
I don't either way. So it's just remote. That's just the last thing you should be doing right now. But she will be missed. She was, like I said, as far as I was concerned, she was definitely a toxic femme indeed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Rest in peace. You're with the best of them, Kirstie.
We should start a Hall of Fame, and Kirstie should be the first inductee.
Oh,
yeah,
let's do that. Let's go.
That's awesome.
I think we
do
should,
that.
and then like so we'll figure out when we're gonna do it, but we'll induct some toxic femme every once in a while. But I think Kirstie definitely earned the spot as the initial inductee. If I could talk right now, no, this is just sad. This is just sad because I grew up on Cheers and stuff, man. So
yeah,
my parents loved the Look Who's Talking movies, so
Right?
they would have those playing a lot, and
You
I
know what's
watched them a
weird?
lot.
Is I just had that playing in the background for noise the other night when I was decorating for Christmas and stuff. It was just, just threw it on because it's in my list of things on Vudu, and I was just like, didn't even think
I
about
love
it.
that movie. That was like such a cute movie when I was growing up. I was like, I love this movie, The Baby's Tongue.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies I don't have to be watching, and I know what's going on, and seen it more than enough times. But yeah, Kirstie will be missed. So
definitely. Betty White is a good.
Definitely another one who'll have to go in.
Yeah,
that's for
definitely. Sure. Carrie Fisher, another good suggestion.
Inaugural inductee. Thank you, Joy. That's what I meant.
Definitely, definitely.
So we'll work on that. I'll come up with something.
Okay.
But with that, I think I'm going to dip to the back so you ladies can finish up talking about Indy and get to those super chats.
Yeah, we're going to watch this.
They turned off replies, probably knowing that people would do that on Twitter. That's sad.
I mean, in this one case, I can understand why you would turn off replies because it's like, I don't like who wants to deal with that, That's terrible. But okay, here we go. We're gonna watch the Indy 5 trailer, get Lila's live reaction of Lila Hart. As we watch this what's going to be probably a shit show. Okay, here we go.
I miss the desert.
God.
I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us. Those days have come and gone. Perhaps.
Oh my God, he's so old.
Perhaps not.
You got that old man walk too.
Yeah.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life,
There she is.
I've seen things.
They didn't even
Things I
waste
can't
any
explain.
time. Wait, who was that? Hang on, go back. Wait, is that Antonio Banderas? Why do I think this is Antonio Banderas? Is it?
It kind of looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's in it, I believe. He plays a part.
okay.
I think that's him.
Oh.
Let me double check.
So go back to the part where they de-aged Harrison Ford.
Yeah, hold on.
Because
It's him.
I showed my mom that right there. I was like, look, Mom, they de-aged Harrison Ford, and she looks like it. And she's like, that's how he looks now.
Aww.
He looks... Or what did she say? She said that's how he looks now. Like that's de-aged.
Oh, your mom, like time has stopped for her.
She
like
has,
it's like,
yeah.
oh no, that's that's not what he looks like.
Yeah,
This is
pretty
what he
much,
looks like
time
now.
stopped. She remembers this face. That's the face she remembers.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And I
'cause
was
now
like,
this is
no,
what
Mom, he looks like
now.
this. He looks like
That's
this.
where we're at.
She's like, oh my God, he's so old.
Oh, your mom is sweet. Okay, so
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas is in it. I didn't
To
catch
your
this.
mom, I still look the same.
Things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe.
And I mean, like, dude, half
Oh
the
my God, that's
movie
terrible.
is like shots of the old movies. Like this, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is all the old movies. Like, what's the new movie?
Sadly, no, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
That's
It looks
de-aged Harrison
terrible.
Ford.
It's
On
just
the
de-aged?
horse,
I
that
thought it
looks
was
so
like shots of the
bad.
old movie that they put in there.
No, it's de-aged. That looks bad.
Wait, is he on a horse or is that a CG horse?
No, it's a stunt double on a horse, but his head is on there. His head is CG'd on. Look.
I didn't notice that the first
Yeah.
time. This is the second time I'm watching this trailer. You know, you know what would help is if I stopped watching trailers on my phone.
Like,
you
like
miss
his
so
head
much.
is like that. Riding a horse. It looks
Wow.
weird.
It's how hard you believe it.
Oh, there she is with him. There she's like
Yeah.
doing the rock thing. Like, let me do it, Indy. Fuck off. Okay, is it just me?
Who is this man?
Or does this part look really bad? Like the cheap. It looks kind of cheap.
The title?
Yeah. They
Maybe
couldn't
it
do
just
it any
says,
better.
maybe it looks too clean. It looks clean.
Yeah, it looks just
Very
like
clean.
really clean.
Who is this man?
No
I'm her
text.
godfather. Get back.
Okay, I
I
like that part.
You liked it? I
yeah,
didn't.
I liked it. You didn't?
Why
I
didn't
like
they
that.
just shoot down?
I mean, it's kind of like classic.
What,
So
why didn't they shoot down? Exactly.
here's my thoughts. I actually like that Indiana Jones is being played by Harrison Ford, who's 80. I think our culture doesn't have enough like respect for the elderly. We are so like obsessed with youth and young people. I think this is awesome. I actually think this is dope. Maybe I'm weird.
Tell
No,
that to Han Solo.
I mean, I don't think you're weird. I think it's just that I think people don't like the fact that he's being replaced. I don't think it's so much more that like people don't like that he's in it. Like everybody loves Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. It's just they just don't want to see him replaced by a woman after he's in the movie. It's just it just seems weird to have him play as Indiana Jones as so old, because where can you go with the story, right? The story basically is going to like, oh, he's gonna die and then she's gonna be replacing him. Like I think that's what people's concern is, mostly not that he's playing it, because everybody loves him.
Or maybe they make it. I just think maybe if they made it like a man to replace him, it would make more sense.
Yeah, like maybe if it was like a son or a grandson or something like that.
That would be cool. That would be dope.
Yeah,
I
why
like
not?
the idea of that.
Yeah, like why not? Why can't Indiana Jones be teaching his grandson to be an archaeologist or something?
Yeah, I like what Cynthia Carter just set up here. She said, hey, an old Indy could be cool if he was a chill, smart mentor and not a buffoon upstaged by some chick.
Exactly.
I feel like that's what this is gonna be, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's awful. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah. But if it, like, you're right. If it was something like Cynthia's right. If it was a movie that was like old Indy being a mentor
That'd
to
be
like
cool.
his son or grandson, or even a student, like a male student, because he's a teacher. Then that
Yeah,
would
but
be
they already
cool.
tried that with Crystal Skull, kind of.
They kind
with
of did
Mutt.
because of his son.
And that's
right?
where,
His
like,
son.
I brought up the point, like, at this point, either you James Bond as a character or you just let him, you know.
Yeah.
By
let it
James
be.
Bond, the character, you mean like recast him as
Yes.
somebody else?
recast
So
him.
you
have
can
him
just
play-
keep it in the same era. You just
I
have a
agree with
young
that.
actor come in, like Bradley Cooper, or I know Chris Pratt is
Chris
a
Pratt.
favorite.
Mhm.
Like relaunch
A lot
the
of
franchise.
people were saying like Chris Pratt would make a great Indiana Jones, like exactly like relaunch it or continue the story, or maybe have like the young Indiana Jones, something like that, you know, would be neat.
Hey, you know, that would have been a really fun series, like a young Indiana Jones series. I would have watched that.
They tried that back
Really?
in the 90s. Yeah.
And nobody watched it.
And nobody watched it.
That's
That's
been done.
shocking. You know what? So you know what's
Nina would have
shocking?
watched it. She
I
didn't
would have
know
watched
about
it if I knew about it.
It was
You know what?
actually stayed on for 2 seasons only because Bob Iger made it happen for the second season because it cost too much and it didn't have the audience at the time to keep going. But yeah, it's popular among the fans. That part's true, but
This is why I never understand entertainment, because I was having this discussion with Script Doctor last night, And we were talking about the fact that apparently the canceled, like, you know how like they canceled Roseanne like off her own show? Well, apparently the Connors is still going. I didn't even know, but apparently
Is it really?
Yeah, and apparently it's like ABC's #2 show or something like that. Like I'm like, how the fuck is this show still going and doing so well? Like apparently it's doing really well. And I'm like, how? Like who's watching this without Roseanne? And they're like on season 5. I'm shocked. I was like, what?
I didn't even know that show is still going.
I know. I was like,
Well,
like
to be fair, I'm pretty sure like Grey's Anatomy is in its like 15th season or something.
That's true. That's true too. I mean, but when she got canceled and they were like, yeah, we're still gonna go with the Connors, I was like, that show's gonna get canceled so fast. Like it's over. Here we are, season 5. It's still going. Yeah, Action.
Someone said John Good. Yeah,
John Goodman.
John Goodman,
you know, I get that, but come on, guys. It was Roseanne. Like it was the Roseanne show, not John Goodman's show. She killed him off in the last season. Like what? Like what the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh my god, Grey's Anatomy's in 19th season. Shut up, 19.
I've never seen a single episode of that. Is that crazy?
Really?
Yeah. Do you like it, Lila? Are you into Grey's Anatomy?
I like that it's based out of Seattle, which
Okay.
I grew up in Washington State, so that's kind of cool.
Okay. I like Frasier.
I haven't seen it in a while.
I think I watched it up to like season, I don't know.
Do you guys want to know
9?
something funny? I don't even have a TV in my house. I don't have a TV.
I don't either. I mean,
I have
a
2 in this
projector.
one room.
I don't have a TV. I have a projector. That's what I watch everything on.
I have a projector.
There you go. Well, you have something. It's not like you don't. It's not like you're like screen free, Lila. Come on, you're
But I
putting
don't
out
have
this
cable.
vibe. Like
Yeah.
I don't do screens. Like
No, I got my phone. I got an iPad. I got, you know what I mean? I got a projector. I just don't have like a traditional TV. Or
I don't either.
cable.
I don't either.
Or
Yes.
any of that.
Oh yeah,
TV.
cable. I don't have cable.
No
I also,
TV.
my dad like streams movies on, like he has like this website he knows about, and it's like just watch all these movies for free. So I'll
Ooh.
probably watch that Indiana Jones on there.
That's probably what I'm gonna do, Lila. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna see that movie. I probably will pay
Who
for it.
really goes to movie theaters anymore?
The same people who are watching the Connors. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
if it's a movie that I want to see, I'll go to a theater.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
You gonna go
Nothing.
see the
Nothing.
Cocaine Bear stuff? You going to
In
Cocaine Bear?
theaters? Not in theaters. No.
No.
Is it coming out in theater or streaming?
It's. I feel like
I
it's
don't
coming out
know. Tom, do
Pretty
we
sure it's
know-
coming out in theaters. Yeah.
Oh well, then I'll probably go see it in theaters.
You're gonna go
yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
here's
I don't
the
think
thing.
anything can replace a theater experience. Like I love it.
I love the theater experience too, but I will say this. I told myself I'm not going to watch any more Marvel movies. And then James Gunn dropped fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
Marvel's
That
getting my
don't
money
count.
one last time. I'm going to the theater for that shit.
That
Yeah.
don't
It's
count.
gonna
That's a
happen.
James Gunn movie. It's not just a Marvel movie.
I
so.
think the only thing that could replace a theater is a home theater. If you had
That's
like a
true.
dope ass mansion with a theater room with those
Mhm.
comfy leather chairs and the whole little popcorn thing, that would be better than going to theaters and having one
That's
at your house.
true.
I'm halfway there. Like I got the projector and I got like everything else, but I just need I need the crazy like lazy boy crazy ass chairs. Like
Oh,
the lean
those?
back. Yeah,
And you
yeah,
need
yeah.
like a popcorn machine in the corner.
Yes,
Yes.
I will need that as well. I mean, I just have microwave popcorn at this point.
Let's get to some of these super chats. What do you ladies say?
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
it. Indiana Jones and the what? Colostomy bag.
Colostomy
Oh
bag.
my god, that is mean. Bird up. I know your avatar for $2 says the truth is out there. Elon Mulder.
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 Elon Mulder.
Ah,
Indiana Jones and the Rascal Scooter for 2. Except no imitations. There's only 3 indie movies.
hmm.
Yep, that is true.
I'm still gonna watch that last one just to make fun of it.
Dark
Yeah, I
King
know.
for $2. Kirstie Alley, dead at 71. R.I.P.
Oh yeah. R.I.P.
It sucks.
Indiana Jones and the
Hey, don't knock on Epsom salt baths, man. Like those are legit. I love that. I love salt baths.
I've never used
Yeah.
it. I've
Oh
never
my
used that.
god. Get
Well,
in that.
I've
Settle
had
down
this.
there, James Mangold.
I've used salt baths, but not Epps. I don't know what the brand is. This movie is one last middle finger from Kathleen Kennedy before she hops on her broom and cackles off into the moonlight. Okay, that's a good question. Steph, do you think this is like? Do you think Kathleen Kennedy's finally gonna get on her broom and leave after this
After
movie?
Indy 5, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Lila, do you know who Kathleen Kennedy is at all? No. Okay. That's okay. She is she's the person who ruined Star Wars. That's all you need to know. Yeah. And she basically she's the producer of Indiana Jones 5 as well. That's like her baby. Indiana Jones is her baby. That's her claim to fame. Okay, go ahead.
Dark King for $5. They aren't replacing Indiana Jones. Phoebe Waller-Bridge will be Indiana Jones at the end. They're replacing Ford, not Jones. So Mangold is right technically. Yeah, it's all the technicality. Technically, it's not. We're not replacing. Yeah, it's so
They're
stupid. How they dance
gaslighting.
around
He's
stuff.
gaslighting.
Gaslight. That's exactly what they do. Is gaslight you and to go to the theater and see for yourself, which is
Action Com for $10. Have any of you ladies seen the video where Harrison Ford protested deforestation by waxing his chest? It was produced as an enviro message and was funny for all the wrong reasons. Check it out.
Okay, we're checking that out right away. Right away, Stephanie, get on.
I'm on it.
Don't check it out. It's a pain in the chest.
We're watching this. I hope this is a real thing, Action Com. And you're not just being a trolling
I don't know if it's
dweller.
how available it is, but yeah, he did it a few years ago, I believe.
He did? Oh my god.
Yeah.
When celebrities do the weirdest things. Do you guys remember when they do the ice bath challenge when they're soaking each other? Yeah, I've been challenged to throw ice water on myself.
Oh, I found it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and share it.
Yeah.
Deleted scenes like Action Com. Why'd you have to remind us? Oh no, how bad is this gonna be?
Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Not too bad.
What?
Oh, I guess it wasn't as long ago as I thought it was.
How is this a real thing?
Oh, guess it was, yeah, because he says reflects on it in 2008.
2008.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a while ago.
How was it?
Not too bad.
Oh, look at his skin.
Oh, ow.
I don't even think they didn't do the nipple area.
The nipple area. Yeah, he's still got hair here. It's just this one spot. Is this
He's like,
for a
after
movie?
the first one, he's
Did I
like,
pull up the wrong thing?
no, this is real, but he
Look,
did it
he's
once.
like the forest. This is what happens if you deforest things. Look, it looks awful.
Isn't that scary, Spice?
Okay, I guess that's not the commercial.
Oh, that's not the commercial. Okay.
And action. How was it?
I think that is a Spice person.
bad.
Okay, hold on. Let me
A
let me look
Spice
his-
person?
Whatever.
It's a Spice
Oh, here it is.
girl.
I found it.
God damn it, Stephanie. You and your pronoun game. A Spice person.
I
She's
found the
not
commercial.
a man.
I found the commercial. Hold on.
Yeah, Mel B. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh my
Kevin.
goodness.
She's
The
not made.
quality of this video is terrible. Hold on. Let me see if I can find another one. I can't. It's just this one.
It's-
Okay.
Oh my god. This person of Oh, that's good, Stephanie. That's good.
Okay, hold on. Raw video, Ford waxes chest for charity.
It releases tons of carbon into the air we breathe. It changes our climate. It hurts. Every bit of rainforest that gets ripped out over there.
Jesus Christ. She was tough.
It's us over here.
There it is.
What the fuck? What the?
I will say though, he handled that wax and really.
I know.
The fact that he did not make any like facial expression or
He was a boss.
ouch, that was pretty
He was in
impressive.
full
That
actor
part
mode.
was
Ooh, can you do it in like slow-mo?
Yeah. Oh, look, see, the quality fucking sucks. Playback. Let me turn that off. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. He didn't do it. He didn't flinch. He didn't even flinch.
Like a boss. That's fucking Indiana Jones, all right. Fucking Han Solo.
Really hurts us over here.
Really hurts.
I don't know what to say. No idea. They didn't put any aloe vera on after. Like, damn. That's why he got
his skin looks all funky.
He got to put on some moisturizer.
So that was it then.
Aloe.
I want to see
Action Com said play the end.
Oh.
There's something at the end.
Damn it.
I'm never waxing. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh yeah, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, he yells that out when he gets waxed.
Oh, is that what he said? Oh. Yeah. I remember that scene when he's getting waxed.
That's it. That's
When
it.
rainforests get slashed and burned.
He just says, "Oh." That was it.
Oh, that's
that
great.
Was it.
All right. Thanks for that, Action Com. That was enlightening, I think. Wait, I don't know whose turn it was, so I'm gonna go. Justin Doyle for 5 says maybe Mangold is saying whatever now because he's going to use time travel later to fix it. That is an interesting point. I mean, he's using time travel clearly in this.
Yeah, it's time travel.
Which is
that's I think that was leaked a while ago because from the set photos he was de-aged.
I hate time travel in movies now, even though I like time travel, but I feel like time travel ruins movies because they don't know how to do it right.
Jack White for 5. Tom, did you get the email I sent you with the links to anime teasers?
I got molested in the little boy's room.
Oh my god!
Well, there's your answer.
Yeah, I did. I think I emailed you back, Jack. Hopefully you got it.
Oh my god. Becca J, go ahead.
The last thing Mangold should be doing right now is pull a Kevin Smith.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Correct the mundo.
They do. They like ruin it. They ruin it.
He's gonna is he gonna cry afterwards? God.
He's crying on Twitter all the time.
Action Com for $20 says, hello, Nina. December 15th, Turner Classic Movies releases their year-end TCM Remembers Tribute. It's a touching tribute to those we lost, and it's leagues ahead of what the Academy Awards produces. Catch it when you can. I don't have that channel. Turner Classic Movies. I used
Will
to.
it be
but I
on
don't have cable
HBO
anymore.
Max too? Will they like post it on there as well? Because that would be cool. Because I don't have regular TV anymore.
I don't have it, but if I can catch it, I will.
I know there's a
thanks.
TCM section on HBO Max. That's why I asked. You don't have to super chat again, Action Com. If you know, just answer me. If not, just be like, I don't fucking know, Tom.
They'll release it on their YouTube channel. Action Com says.
Oh, okay.
Okey-dokey.
I will. Keep
And
an eye
on
out for
Twitter.
that.
And on Twitter.
Thanks.
Adam
Sweet.
Wolford for $2. Hey Tom, we should call this face dancing.
What are we referring
What do we call him? Face dancing? Huh?
I don't know.
I'm lost. Oh. Okay.
No idea. I'm just making shit up.
What's in the bottle?
It's in the box.
What's
Are you
in the
asking
bottle,
that,
Lila?
Lila?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
this is water.
And vodka.
It's 64 ounces. How much am I drink? Half of it. Try to drink
Damn,
one.
girl, you got a massive bladder. I'd be like, I gotta pee every 5 minutes. See you later.
She's like champion through. She just like keep going.
Wait, whose turn is it? I lost track again.
I think it's Lila's.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Indiana Jones and the Missing Dentures for $5. Have you noticed? Even the newer version of the theme music sounds old and tired.
Yeah, it's in like a different key and it's slowed down. I
It's
think.
slowed down.
It
yeah.
wasn't great. That was the one problem I did have with it. I was like, the music sounds damn shitty. Like it was like, ugh. Kenneth Dowling, thank you for the $10. Hello, Nina and everyone. Hope you are all enjoying the holiday season. Raiders of the Ark is one of the greatest films ever made. Disney is destroying another one of my heroes. Sucks. Take care. Aw, Kenneth, I'm sorry. But Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. I hope they don't destroy him. I don't know.
Disney's destroying and ruining a lot of people's
No.
IPs. So.
It's very sad. I mean, I'm so
With their
done with
agenda.
Marvel. Like, I'm so done. I was like shocked to see Guardians of the Galaxy trailer and be like, oh my God, I actually want to see this.
Did you watch the Christmas special?
Yes,
I was gonna say,
did.
are you really that surprised after the Christmas special? Like,
I'm sorry, but I'm going to say this with like all honesty. Compared to everything that we've gotten, all the shitty shit that we've gotten from Marvel, I actually like the Christmas special for what it was.
I fucking
I did
adored
too.
it.
I did
Like,
too.
I-
I didn't hate it. I was like, this is pretty all right. Like, you know,
Maybe if you wouldn't ate all the Zag nuts, you wouldn't be so upset. Forget about the nuts.
Yeah.
I did. The only thing that I have a problem with a little bit, and I've said this before, I feel like they've kind of really dumbed down Drax's character. Like,
He's
I feel
kind
like
of always been like that, though.
no, but like in the first movie, it was like, okay, here he is. It's this really like weird alien dude because he takes everything literally. And now it's like I talked to Script Doctor about this, and Script Doctor said the best way is like they've done the Homer Simpson thing to him, where it's like every
Maybe.
time you see him, he's just dumber. And
Could be.
it's like it's not like he doesn't understand like that. He doesn't just take everything literally. He's like socially retarded now.
Maybe
And
your
it's just
problem
like,
is that he doesn't make any progress, and maybe that is part of his character. We also got to remember a lot of his work got on the cutting room floor in the first movie, so we don't know what was in, because we heard from multiple sources that he had to cut around a lot of Batista's acting in the first film because he wasn't a very
That's
good
true,
actor.
because he wasn't very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny. I
Yeah.
love the first movie. Like
So he
the
may have been like
Guardians.
that in the first movie and it just didn't land right. Who knows? I'm not making excuses for him either. I think you're right though. I don't know unless they show in a way that he just has no way of comprehending things to where he can't really learn. Like,
Yeah.
No, he obviously has like a depth of emotion, right? Because he had a wife and a child that he adores,
Right.
and he has he wants revenge for their death and everything. So he has a depth of emotion, but like lately
true.
how he's been portrayed is nothing. Like he doesn't feel anything for these people, even though they're his family. Like the fact that
Yeah.
Mantis wants to do this for Star-Lord, he's just kind of like, what for?
Yeah.
It doesn't
well,
understand.
you're not
So
wrong.
it's kind of like he's they put him at like I don't know, a 10-year-old type of humor and personality, and he hasn't progressed from there.
That's
really.
that's how I kind of feel about it too. And it's just like when you hang out with people for long enough, you're gonna start picking stuff up.
Exactly.
You know,
But I
And it's
still
like,
like the characters. That's why I guess
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just like I love that character. I just wanted
But
to see more development.
I will
instead of
say in
him
his
being like,
defense, when she's like, "Do you really want the little man, or do you want to make him happy for Christmas?" It
Yeah,
takes him
he's
a
like, I
moment to
want the little
decide.
man. Yeah,
He
I love
finally
it.
decides, but he takes him a minute. He thinks about it. So it's like,
that part
Exact-
was funny. I was like, that's
no,
funny.
but yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're
That's a
saying,
little
Steph. I you're not wrong. I agree. Yeah, it is kind of one of those things where it is a Homer Simpson thing, like Nina was saying. Yeah.
Also, like I thought the big thing, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the big thing that they dropped about somebody being family I was just like, what the fuck? Like in a Christmas special, like most people are not gonna watch this.
I
Like,
kind of
like
like how James Gunn did that though, because
it was good though. Yeah, I like that little reveal, and it made sense.
I
Yeah,
didn't,
'cause
I
it
didn't
makes-
like that part. I was
well,
like,
you want to know
what?
why I think it's good is because if you save that for like the end, then it makes the end more about that reveal, because then it is his reaction to the reveal and the fact that he got this gift at the end.
But
Yeah.
I'm
And to
saying
him,
that
the
should have
gift
been
to him
revealed
is-
in the second movie. Like I think that the reveal
I
is
hear
too
you.
late.
I'm surprised they didn't save it for the second film. But I think it works perfectly in the context of the story,
It
because
does.
that's the thing, is that what makes it so heartwarming at the end, because that's
The
the thing with
Christmas thing.
yeah, and not to give away the spoiler of it all, because yeah, like the character that finds out this reveal is, you know, he's lost most of his family at this point,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
like his
but
real family. So
I
like,
will
yeah.
say the part, like the last part, I was like, my Christmas, I don't know, Christmas cheer was like just everywhere. I was like,
Oh yeah, I
God,
thought
I
they did it
love
brilliantly.
so
Yeah.
much. Like I
Uh-huh.
just love all the lights and Christmas, and I just love Christmas so much. Lila,
yeah.
you should watch it. You should watch the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Has she even seen the
Christmas
first two
special.
films?
I don't know. Have you seen Guardians
No.
of the Galaxy?
No.
Girl, you're missing
Oh.
out.
Yeah,
They're the
it was a
best
surprise.
ones.
They're the best ones. It was a surprise.
You really
for
don't
me,
have
for
to have
sure.
seen all the other Marvel stuff either.
No.
Those two kind of sit on their own. Yeah.
No, you should watch Guardians of the Galaxy. You'll love it. It's really fun. There's a talking raccoon in it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like raccoons.
What'd you
And-
call me?
And-
There's a baby tree in the second one.
yeah, and there's a talking tree, and he goes,
Baby.
"I'm Groot."
A baby tree in the second one. It's cute.
Yeah, it's a baby
I'm just,
tree.
I mean, I'm really disappointed in Hollywood.
I know.
With a lot of different things. I lived in Hollywood for 10 years.
I know. Lila is like totally red pilled on like Hollywood. Like, black pilled, red pilled. I don't know what.
But I do like Christmas. Look at my tree.
I
Oh,
know.
wow.
How pretty.
I got a
So
widow one.
pretty. I know.
Ah.
Tom, I'm very impressed with your Christmas
I have a
tree
bigger
spirit.
one downstairs, but I had to have one up here too.
Yeah,
so
but I'm happy with your Christmas tree spirit, Tom. I'm very happy that you made the effort. Good job.
I like Christmas.
I know. And then people found out that I hadn't watched Gremlins last night, and everybody was like, "You're gonna get fired."
You've never seen Gremlins before?
Really?
It's one of my favorite films of all time, if you
I-
can't tell.
I know. I just saw the Gremlins poster, and I remembered because Script Doctor was like, he's gonna give you a mouthful tomorrow on Toxic Femme." Like, how could you have not seen Gremlins?
Well, I'll
I've
let
seen
you get.
Gremlins. I've
You
See, at least
Gremlins.
Lila's seen it.
Yeah. It's
Get
cute.
on it. Get on it, Nina.
I will have to remedy that. See, okay, because of Tom, I watched what's it called? A Nightmare on Elm Street. So now
Oh, that's a great movie.
see, now I'm gonna watch Gremlins because of Tom. I also watched A Christmas Story Christmas because of Tom, which I actually really enjoyed. So
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
it's good, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Have you
very
seen Edward
emotional.
Scissorhands?
I love that word.
Oh, yeah, Edward is so good.
That's a good movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to watch that again. It's been a long time. Stephanie, you want to get this one? I think
I was
got
so
this.
Yeah.
disappointed when Amber Heard told me that Johnny Depp did not have scissors for hands for that.
Oh, yeah, I know. My world shattered. I was like, what?
Hillis Mallory for $5. 5 seasons of Not Roseanne. Yet Greg the Bunny barely got a half season. It isn't fair.
I don't know what the hell Greg
don't
the
know
Bunny
who Greg
is,
Bunny
but
It was the
okay.
show that
Good, and it only got
So-
half a season.
Seth Green and a bunch of other comedians were on it and stuff. Yeah, it was like, what, God, almost 15 years ago or something like that now.
Wow.
It was a while ago.
I cannot. I still can't. Hillis, I'm telling you, I cannot believe the Connors is still on air.
Honestly,
and apparently
me
their best
either.
show.
Yeah, it gets the ratings. That's why it's still on, because
I'm like,
otherwise I
no.
thought, after at least one more season, they'll dump it, because, they got to do it for one season just to prove a point. But
Right. But there's,
evidently,
I'm telling you, Tom, I think there's some funky going on with those numbers because there's no fucking way people are watching the Connors for 5 seasons. I'm like, there's no way.
don't
It's just-
underestimate John Goodman.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point.
He's very, very likable. Like, he was a big reason people liked Roseanne to begin with,
That's true.
because the two of them were like the dichotomy.
Yeah. Yeah, but
And
it's the,
Dan
but
was a
it's
big
the
part of the
two
show.
of them. That's the
And
thing.
you got to remember that the people got so upset
I did.
when they
When he
made
died?
not only when they had him die, but then when they made that all a dream.
Yeah.
But when they brought it around out that he had cheated on Roseanne. People did not like that because that was
I didn't
completely
count.
against Dan's character.
Yeah, I didn't even count that. I was like,
I think
I
a lot
don't
of
believe
people like this show because it totally negates all that crap.
I didn't
This
know
show
any of
picks
that.
up.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
believe that. I didn't believe that shit. I just pretended that didn't happen. I was like,
Yeah, and that's the
that
thing
didn't
is you can
happen.
chalk it up to Roseanne's fucking Fugazi story or whatever you want to at that point because that is technically, I think, in the realm of her story. Because yeah, basically this show picks up like the episode that never happened was where Dan died. Like that never
yeah,
happened.
I know.
Beyond
I mean,
that,
I
that's-
watched
yeah.
it. I watched the Connors. Well, not Connors. It was called.
And I think that's
Roseanne.
where people have gravitated towards it because it undid all the shit people hated about
Yeah.
the old one. And
I started to watch it when she was on there because I was like, I love
Roseanne
Roseanne. I'm
is
watching
hard
it.
to like sometimes. Like, I mean, I like her, certain people do,
I
but
love her.
yeah, I mean, some people just don't.
I
So
know.
I can
I
see
love
where,
her.
yeah.
That makes sense to me why they would want to make Dan cheat on her because they want to destroy the family and normalize cheating
Now
on
it
your
would.
spouse.
But they did this like almost 20 years ago. That's what I think a lot of people were upset about.
They
because
were
Dan
ahead of the curve, Tom. That's
Yeah,
what
right?
Roseanne was
this
always
all's been
like.
happening for a long,
Because
long time.
Dan was always like the
Kyle.
perfect husband, right? Like, I mean,
Yep.
not perfect, but I mean, he was always the
But he was.
the
He was
stable,
really
good man, you know, like that
The
was the thing is
stable,
everybody
like,
was jealous of
nuclear
Roseanne
dad,
because she had Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but that's funny though. That's funny that you said that because Roseanne was always ahead of the time, and she basically fucked that up. But now we're all like, what the fuck? But it would like totally work in 2022.
And Bryant, the short version of this is she said something that was regretful, and she had a deal with Bob Iger that if she ran into any controversy, she was going to get fired and stop.
She
what happened.
the reason she got fired was deeply gone into in a Joe Rogan
I was
special
going to
that
say,
he did
yeah, there's
with
plenty
her.
of stuff out there. Yeah.
You should watch the Joe Rogan interview with her if you really want to know what happened.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to get the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree with you to a point, I guess, Hillis, even though Seth Green has kind of gone crazy in the last few years too.
I'm so fucking down. I hate that dude now. Seth Green, fucking piece of shit.
Whose turn is it?
Lila's.
Oh, Jack White, $5. I have an 85-inch TV that I'm currently playing Dying Light on. And thanks for the response, Tom. Check those teasers out.
Awesome.
So glad
to
that
hear
you
it.
said TV.
Yeah, right.
I was
We're
like,
not
damn.
compensating for anything. I have an 82-inch, though, I'll just say. We're just measuring TVs here, ladies. Don't mind us.
Mine's bigger.
His is bigger, but yeah, mine's
Oh my
4K.
God.
No. Then we got John Thomas here.
John Thomas 5 says, Nina, I sent you a couple of items on Instagram for Infinite Hope. Oh, okay. Instagram. Okay, I will have to check that out. My DMs are kind of locked there because I get weird messages from
You
people
get
that
dick pics.
yeah. So I hope is your name John Thomas on there because then I'll follow you and then it won't take you to the bad DM
Don't
place.
send dick pics, guys.
Yeah,
It's
please.
just
no.
unsolicited. No.
I'll have to look into it. I'll figure it out later. Thank you, John.
I'm not
Thomas.
saying anybody here did. I'm just saying.
They must be very proud of themselves if they did.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
God.
I know some guys just have no sense of
Lila, do you get dick pics on Instagram?
shame, I guess.
No.
No,
Well, lucky you, Lila.
no, the receiving of dick pic days are far gone. I'm just constantly talking about my husband, so I think guys are just like,
Oh,
not
okay.
even.
Some
I don't
people
think
just
that
don't
often
care.
matters. Depends on what you talk about. Like if you're like, you know what that asshole did? If you get enough of that going on, you'll get enough. I can treat you better, baby.
Oh my god.
Dick pic.
It's
Oh
funny.
my
Yeah,
god.
anyway, sorry.
Dick Grayson pics.
Dick Tracy.
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Nightwing.
The one I usually send is an actual guitar pick that just has Dick written on it.
I like Dick Tracy
Nightwing.
and Nightwing.
Calling Dick Tracy. Adam Wolford is next.
Stephanie.
Mine, Adam Wolford for 5 in June. There are types of assassins called face Daners. I I don't know how to say that. They take the face of their target and live as them until they are given new orders. Face dancers.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I read Doom.
Ah,
And then
that
John
makes
Kelsey
sense.
just sends us $20 and he didn't say anything. Thank you,
Thank
John.
you for the
Kelsey.
support, John.
Oh.
Appreciate that.
Lila,
Face
you wanna get
dancers.
this one?
Yeah, face dancers.
Face dancers, yeah.
Elon Musk.
with that
Oh,
part of it.
Skeet Shooting and Eternal DVDs for $5. Elon Musk will soon release the secret Twitter documents that prove the conspiracy to keep the Connors on the air. Great.
I'd be into that. I would be into that. I think there is a conspiracy, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And then we got Latino Slint in the house.
I will in just a minute when just chill, jeez.
God,
We get done with the
Latino
super
Slint.
chats.
Don't
And
tell 'em
actually, I
what
think
to do.
Steph has to leave us pretty soon anyway, so I may have to exit her out anyhow. Do we have, because we have a couple stories, don't we? We've got a story. Actually, why don't we put a pin in the super chats for now?
Okay.
Because that one story has to do with her. Let's jump to that
Yeah.
one. Alysa Milano.
Yeah, let's go to the Alysa
You know what I'm
Milano.
talking about.
Yeah, I do. I wish I didn't, but I do. So Alysa Milano spoke.
When does she not speak? Alyssa Milano is a crazy person.
She nuts. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up her tweet first because I pulled up her TikTok, but let me bring up her tweet.
When does she not speak? Alyssa Milano is very vocal on Twitter. She's an idiot who thinks that her opinions are incredible, that people actually want to hear them. But yeah, she's an idiot. And she fights. She's one of the main faces behind the Me Too movement. Okay, she's her husband is like involved in it, like gets involved in the Me Too movement. Like she's one of the people that speak out about the Me Too movement. It's always calling out people. Most recently, like she calls out Elon Musk and speaking about the Me Too movement. And you would think that she would have something to say about the whole Balenciaga thing, as being an advocate for, abuse, whether it be on women or children. So, but
she also like traded in her Tesla and got an Audi, not Audi,
a
a Volkswagen, and I thought that was funny.
Not to mention, like I posted underneath in Steph's tweet of it, that Alyssa was also a child actress. Don't forget that.
Yes,
she started really young.
She did. Well, she decided to give us her opinions on the Balenciaga thing. Which, by the way, shout out to Brittany Venti, another beautiful toxic femme, for bringing to light this Balenciaga bullshit. Because if it wasn't for her, nobody would know about this, and I think that's amazing. So here's Alysa Milano on the topic of Balenciaga. Let me start this over. Here we go.
So ever since this horribleness with Balenciaga has started, right? I've been getting comments like this in my comment section on all of my social media. Let me explain something to you. Okay, we have got to stop asking women who might be triggered by certain things. We need to stop asking them to give their opinions on things that you should basically know our opinions on. Like, I've been an advocate and an activist for women's rights and children's issues my entire life. But the fucking Balenciaga drama, I think it fucking sucks. I think they made a huge mistake and they're paying for it.
A mistake.
I have to go on social media and tell everyone my thoughts on every single thing that happens culturally in the oppression and subjugation of women and children. You should
the thing I find funny about these people who are like exactly what she says. Oh, I speak up for women. I speak up for children, except when it comes to fucking mandates. Okay. I'm sorry. That shit pisses me off. It's like, no, you can't say that you speak up for people when you were okay with the mandates in Hollywood and all of that. I just think everybody is so full of shit.
Oh, she's actually pro mandate. In fact, she like advocates for mandates and masks. And the fact that she's just kind of like, you know what? Let me just advocate silence right
And
now.
the fact that she's
pushing for silence.
You know what I'm thinking. Okay, you should know my opinion on this. You should know. And it's like, this is what pisses me off about the algorithm in general. It's the algorithm pushes up people like this. Okay, there's a reason that they want her voice out there. That's what gets pushed up. That's what people see.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's just like, you should know what I think. Yeah, but you know what? It's important that you actually say it, because this is topical to what you advocate for, right? Let's speak out about it. But no, for some reason she's saying that, oh, this is just a mistake. It's actually not a mistake, because if you look in promotions for Balenciaga in the past, you will see that they actually use children often.
Yeah,
so it's not a mistake. It is not a one-time thing. Balenciaga filed a lawsuit. Yeah, there's a pattern. Balenciaga filed a lawsuit against like the people who ran the ad, who went with the ad, because apparently they didn't know about it. That lawsuit was dropped because they absolutely knew what they were doing. It was all planned out. So no, it is not a mistake. It is a well thought out campaign. And the fact that she's calling it a mistake and, oh, it sucks, you're belittling the issue here. You're belittling what they actually did.
I just think it's really crazy.
Like it's a non-issue. And the fact that she speaks out on every little thing,
exactly,
but not this.
That's the thing that gets me, is because we have to hear her vapid voice and her fucking vapid opinions about every single little thing. But then when it comes to this, which is kind of important and something she advocates for, which is like women's rights and children's rights and all the stuff like that, she doesn't want to go near it all of a sudden. And she's like, oh, like whatever, you should know my opinion already. Well, how about you actually come out and voice your opinion and put that company on blast and add your voice to all the people who already are, and like, you know, just make a stance against child abuse. Like, I mean, it's just pretty like clear about what you should do.
This Balenciaga thing is probably the best thing to ever happen, because it really is just the tip of the iceberg.
It really is.
It just is. Those of us who've been awake to all of this, it's not surprising. It's not shocking. I'm not, oh my God, I'm outraged. It's just, for me, it's like, finally, yes, finally, we have people just, I feel like this will just awaken people in some ways to look around. Things are not as they seem. Wake up, people.
Lila, that's kind of how I felt about the whole Twitter file drop too. I mean, like all the stuff that came out about Hunter Biden is like most of the stuff that like people knew already. Like we all knew all the stuff that they dropped.
And if you did talk about it, you got banned.
Exactly.
You got silenced. So
exactly.
This is also what is really frustrating to me. I feel like I'm being like gaslit in a lot of ways. It's like, I was talking about a lot of these things before, and then I was shadow banned completely. But now we just have to, you know, we have to wait until we're allowed to talk about it, you know? So it's like, we're allowed, like eventually the tides will change, and I know that they will. And we will be allowed to talk about these things, but it is very painful for a lot of people who careers were completely just disrupted by the fact that if you're posting stuff and your shit's not getting viewed, you know, it's like, it's going to affect you. So I don't know. I feel like Alysa Milano, or whatever her name is.
And we're starting to learn that there's a lot of celebrities who have either an investment or a tie to this company somehow too. I don't know if you ladies have noticed that at all, but
I mean,
like
I wonder if
Hayek's
she's
husband's part of the
connections
company.
to it, you know?
I'm wondering if her husband's a part of the company, that's why she hasn't said anything.
Yeah, and then now she's all like, well, you should have known my opinion on it already. It's like, bitch, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
Sorry,
like,
you're a huge advocate for women and child abuse. Like, of course you should be speaking out on this. This is your one opportunity. This is the one thing you should be speaking out on, that people want to hear your opinion on, and she doesn't give it, but she makes you feel bad because you want to know her opinion on it.
I don't understand people. I don't understand.
Yeah, this is what I say. This that you know what, censorship and banning, it's like being disabled. Nobody gives a shit until it happens to you or somebody that you love. You don't care about the fact that there's no ramp to get into the building until you're the person in the wheelchair. Okay. And it's very funny that we live in such a woke society that supposedly cares about disability. I am a disabled comedian, but I am shadow banned completely because I don't believe the right things. If I would have went along with all this stuff, would have went along with all the mandates, I probably have 1 million followers. I'd probably have a Netflix special right now. But I'm not going to do that. And then you have to see people like Alysa Milano over here can't even speak out against Balenciaga. And why? Because she's probably financially tied to this. It's called follow the money. All these people, everybody's afraid to speak. And I get it because money is tied up to this. I'm getting to the point now too, where it's like, people are like, oh, I was forced, I was mandated. And it's like, no, if more people would have just said no, we wouldn't be in this situation. And I'm very disappointed in just that's why I say Hollywood, this is great. This is great because I feel like in 2023, more is going to be revealed. More people are going to wake up and it's going to become so undeniable, the fuckery that is going on in Hollywood. And even for me, to be honest with you guys, when we're talking about movies and stuff, I'm like, oh, everybody on set was mandated to do that. Everybody on set, it's like, so you're taking away a majority, like a big population of people who can't even audition. I couldn't audition for anything. I couldn't go into comedy clubs. And I think I'm a very fucking talented comedian, but you won't see me in Hollywood because I don't subscribe to those mandates. I believe in freedom. And so it's just it's just so silly to me that we are still listening to these people talk about these things. And I don't know. And for the chat, yeah, I do have a disability. It's called spina bifida. It's basically like being born with a spinal cord injury. I am able to walk though. Most people in my condition are in wheelchairs. So that's what it is.
You're amazing. I'm like, I always think like whenever I see you with people too, is that like, I think like you're not that you're like, it's just, you're so funny because like you're so short, but you're not that short. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, you're almost like Anna's height. Is Anna taller than you?
Yeah, she's taller than me. And I think also too, it's like, you know, I'm not playing a victim. And I think when people think of disability, I'm just not I'm in my own little category, you know? And so I feel like I defy a lot of the things that people think will happen when you're disabled. You know, you're married.
So cute.
I have a husband. I am a homeowner. I am speaking out against this stuff. So it's really painful for me. I'm fucking 4'6". Okay. And I remember being in Los Angeles and a 6'4" man walks in with a mask on and I'm the one that's not wearing it. You know, and I'm the one that's supposed to be afraid. I'm disabled. I thought all of these mandates were to protect people like me. But guess what? My husband's banned. I'm shadow banned as fuck. I can't talk about these things. And I just have to wait until supposedly Elon Musk releases more stuff. You know, and that's why I say it's all bullshit. We care about ableism and all of these things, except when, you know, we want people to be victims. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a joke. How dare you not use your disability as a platform? Like we told you to. Like, you know, that's why I admire you so much, Lila. Because you guys in the chat, if you're not subscribed to Lila's YouTube channel, you are missing out. Lila's amazing. She's got a great documentary. She's super based, and she's on Sundays. You can usually find her on Simcast. But this is why I love this girl, because she talks about the really important things that all of the freaking celebrities and all those motherfuckers out there are too scared to talk about, or like just are backpedaling on now. Like Mark fucking Cuban.
You know, I understand why they wouldn't want to, because you know it affects their bank accounts and people want, you know, it all comes down to money. So I understand that, but it's like
it still sucks
in the long run.
Yeah,
you know, and I used to think I wanted to be like Kevin Hart and be famous like that. And now I want to be more like Cat Williams. I'll own my own stuff. I'll make my own things. You can't take it away from me. So.
Yeah.
Well, that rant fits right in around here at Toxic Femininity. I tell you what.
Yeah.
This is what they want. They want to destroy the family. They want women to become these independent. We don't need a man. And, we're all superheroes. And it's like, no, we need men. We need men.
Absolutely.
I would not be the woman I am today without my husband. I really wouldn't. I feel like that partnership between a man and a woman, you can help each other grow. Like there's a reason why we were meant to work together. We're not meant to compete with men. Women are not meant to compete with men. We're meant to work with them and respect one another. And now it's become this competition. It's like, oh, I'm an independent woman. I do everything on my own. And it's like, those women are truly not happy.
They're not happy at all.
They're sad and depressed, you know?
Yeah.
So,
which is why anti-anxiety medication and depression medication has skyrocketed. Because they're just not happy.
And that's what like the Hollywood agenda is right now. It's like they just want to destroy that nuclear family, and they just want to just keep talking about how women are better off without men, and how men are just like bunch of losers. I get a bunch of basement dwellers. Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, they're no good.
No,
like,
I think we kind of figured it out in like probably about the 70s or 80s, somewhere in there. It seemed like we all kind of got to that even keel where like, women realized that they could get out of the home and help out that way. And men also realized that they could be more of a part of the home. And things had changed, back in the 50s and prior to that, it was a little different. Yeah, the men went out and worked and the women stayed home and raised the children. That was the way it was. But as time went by throughout the 70s, as the first wave of, or that, what would have been second or third wave of feminism happened, then things changed a little bit. Birth control came into the picture, the nuclear family became important, not just to the political side of things, but just in America, you almost had to have, two people in the home working at that point just to make ends meet.
Just
so
make ends meet,
we had to change, not just because of feminism, but just because things had to change. But
But now new wave feminism is, I want to actually like be a man.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Yep.
Be a man.
Exactly what Lila was saying. And we shouldn't be competing. Exactly. It's not. It's not fair on all levels. It's just ridiculous.
we need to have more respect for men, because here's the thing: women are born with value. Okay, especially if you're a beautiful woman, you're born with value. Whereas a man has to go out there and earn his value and make something of himself. Like, that's the difference. And we don't like. There's so many men out in the world who nobody speaks to them, talks to them. You can be a beautiful woman, walk into a grocery store, and men will talk to you. They'll be nice to you. If you're just an average dude walking around, people might not ever speak to you, and it's like, it's so funny to me that women have this like entitlement, and oh my God, it's so hard for us. But it's like, I could just post I post a picture right now of me looking cute. I'll get 100 men just telling me how wonderful I am, where a man can't do that. They don't get the same encouragement,
validation.
And I think this is why when women get older and they kind of like don't have that same kind of, when you're young and beautiful, right? I think when women be like, what they call it, hit the wall, whatever the fuck, it's like you understand how a man feels, how a man feels walking into the world.
Well, and that's why they go crazy too. Like people like Madonna, and they're like, I'm just gonna become an alien now, like, because I can't like stand aging, so I'm just gonna somehow de-age myself without computers. Oh, that's right. I'm just gonna inject myself in the face with fucking whatever the fuck.
Crazy now.
Can you guys blame her though? She's been so used to this constant validation her whole life, constant
so unhealthy.
validation, and that's just that's a problem with women. We lack a lot of accountability. How could you become accountable, with anything if you're constantly told how perfect and wonderful you are?
And that's part of the culture, right, Lila, that they're creating. And that's, it's something you're avoiding right now, like, which is a good thing. Like, I almost want to, like, I told you to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but don't watch like the rest of Marvel. fuck, like everything, like especially like the new Marvel movies, is everything that they want to do is say women are better than men in everything. Like that. That's basically the entire fucking crux of the matter, is like, women are better than men. We don't need men. Let's just women, like,
and everybody likes you automatically. You don't have to earn it.
There's no like, you don't have to work hard. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be a woman, and everybody will like you. It's like
the power of vagina.
Gone.
Well, the vagina is very powerful.
This is true.
And actually, the thing is with women and feminism and all of this, I feel like when you're with the right man, you can sink into your femininity and just, and you guys can work together. But it's like they want women to just be out there on their own and not have a man, and then you have a bunch of men who are like, okay, I'm not going to be with any of these crazy women, right? And then
and usually like the women that are on their own, they're using their masculinity in order to like, you know, get ahead in their careers or whatever. So like that's why they can't like fully embrace their femininity at that point either.
Well,
Like
and it's hard to probably do that when you got
crazy.
a soy boy on your hands too. And that's the other problem is you have a whole how many generations now of young men that are it's probably hard to find a good man, I imagine, that isn't
well, imagine
soyed
growing
out
up
to
in this
hell.
culture and you're constantly told that you know that you're not good enough, you're as a man, and that women are better. We are raising soy boys. That's what's happening. And then also not having it with single mothers raising boys and not having a father figure in the home. You know, it's like,
I just want to share this with you guys because first of all, Cavatino Chet, shout out to you, sent me this. But this is what I'm talking about.
What's
like
wrong with her face?
Like this is like the type. Sharon
So she went and got
looks
an
very
operation.
fresh-faced as she steps out with what does this look fresh-faced?
No, it looks like they went and
No.
she walked in and says, "Can you make me look like Willem Dafoe?"
It looks like she got a her face is stretched. Her face is stretched back to her ears. That's a terrible.
Like,
oh man, that face.
But this is the culture,
Ugh.
right? Like this is the culture that they're like advocating for. It's like women, you can't age gracefully, so like this is what you're gonna end up looking like when you're 70. It's like, girl, I don't want to look like that when I'm 70. I don't want to look like an alien. Like I'm not interested in this culture of like I like what can't we just all age gracefully? Like Jesus fucking Christ.
I also think it what does that show? It's like the obsession with how you look. Even at 70, she can't let it go.
No,
she can't let
it's
it go
so
because she
crazy.
does not want to be ignored the same way a man gets ignored. Okay, and that looks scary.
That looks really scary.
It does. Stephanie, do you have to take off now, or
I do? Yes,
okay.
I do have to take off.
Okay.
Stephanie,
Tell
you
everyone
look so cute in your glasses.
Thank you.
Well,
Tell
thank
everyone
you
where they can
for
find you.
hopping in, Steph. Yeah, tell everybody what you got going on. Anything coming up?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at My Nerdy Home, and also on Twitch. Right now, I am building a Batman Batmobile. Of course, it's a Batman Batmobile. That's so dumb. I'm building the Batmobile, a Lego Batmobile on Twitch right now that I was sent. So yeah.
How big is it?
It's a big one. It's the big one.
Ooh,
It's the
that's
big
what
one.
she
Yeah,
said.
I've done 3 other Batmobiles, and I've done the Bat Cowl. So right now I'm working on the really big, the biggest Batmobile that they have.
Which one?
Oh, it's the Robert Pattinson Batmobile. It's the muscle car one. Yeah.
Ooh.
The muscle car. It's the one that's available right now. It's not like the 300. God, the OG one, the 89 one is like $300-$400.
That's kind of
It's crazy
cool, I
expensive.
guess.
Yeah.
Did you see the Robert Pattinson like weird trailer that they dropped? It's like some Korean movie he's doing. It's like a teaser. It's like 17 seconds. You should check it out. I think I retweeted it.
Okay, I'll look. And yeah, and tomorrow, Tuesday night's main event on Geeks and Gamers. You can catch me there. And also check out the Canadian Bear plushie. It's only available for 1 more week.
Do I have the link now? No.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I opened it. I'm going to get one. Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me, and I will
Love
see you guys
you.
next week. Bye. Bye, Lila.
Take care, Steph. Thank you for being here. And with that, let's get back into the super chats. I think we got a couple of these that are already still here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got up to this one here. So here we go. Boom. There we go. Jack White is next, I believe.
Jack White for $5 says, did any of you see the trailer for the new Rurouni Kenshin anime? And I am now playing Devil May Cry 4 on the TV. Gaming is one of the reasons I have it. Ooh. No, I haven't seen the new Rurouni Kenshin anime trailer, but I will check it out. That's one of my favorite animes. It's great. Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks
you're
for letting me
into
know.
anime stuff.
Do you like anime, Lala?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
It's cute.
Have you seen Rurouni Kenshin?
No. Okay, Carlos Batista, $5. Have any of you ladies ever seen any of the Monty Python movies? Yes, Monty Python is great.
Yeah, a long time ago though. I honestly have forgotten a lot of it because I it's been so long. So I probably should rewatch
I
some.
thought in a general direction.
I probably really like it now because I'm like
Oh God,
much
I
older.
love that. Like Life of Brian's probably my favorite one.
I watched them when I was really, really young. I think I didn't get half of the humor because it's like British humor. I was like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah. He's not this. He's a very, very naughty boy. All right. We got Larry, who's been a member for 13 months at the Edgelord level, and says, "Here's a message no streamer will see." There you go.
Aw. Thanks, Larry.
We did see it.
We did. Here we are.
Yes.
Tim Bricks or 5 says 99.99% of the time. Look at me. Listen to me. My opinion's the best. 0.01% of the time. How dare you ask for my opinion? I know. It's so weird. It's like, what the fuck? Her priorities are weird. That's why it just seems weird that she would do that.
The one time she should be bringing attention to it makes you wonder why she isn't, right?
Real quick, let me just highlight this, Tom.
Sure.
Stephanie says, if you buy the Canadian Bear, please tag me on Twitter so that we can feature you on Geeks and Gamers Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. Excellent.
All right. Go ahead and read that if you want to, Lila.
Ginger Adventure, $10. First time SC. Tom, did you play Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb? Xbox/PS2 actually had an amazing story, including the terracotta statues coming alive.
I actually did not. I am aware of it, but it was not a game I ever got a chance to play. Did you ladies get a chance to play it at all?
I didn't play that one either. I wish I had, but I didn't get a chance to play that one.
I'm sure they've got a playthrough on YouTube. I'll have to check it out.
That sounds cool. Thanks.
Bird up.
Alysa Milano is for $5 says Alysa Milano is a phony. Look up the video where Rose McGowan talks about her. It's short and brutal. Yeah, I've heard Rose go off about her, but she's just
Rose is off herself though. So.
Yeah. Well, at least Rose is like, I don't know. She's got
she's kind of weird. Just
she's fucked up. They're all fucked up. So much drugs.
Action Palm, $5. Do you think we're living in the waning days of secrets? Social media has made it too easy for normies to compare notes and get the truth. Hasn't made it too easy, but people are sharing truth. So
that's true. That's one of the main good things about social media is it's shining a light on things that normally probably wouldn't get a light shined on them.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, what kind of sticker is this?
It is a little lemon character giving away a gift to a little lime.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Jesus. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
The little lemon sticker. Thank you.
I finished my water, guys.
I noticed. I was like, did you really drink that whole fucking thing?
I can't. I'm
64
impressed.
ounces.
I didn't finish mine, and mine's like half the size of yours. Man,
drink up, girl.
Then we got Joshua Balog, it looks like here.
Joshua Balog.
For Lila.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Lila.
Lila, do you know Josh Bridgewater, PMA? Do you guys know? I don't know. Should I know him?
I don't know who that is.
Mm-mm.
I have no idea who that is.
Not offhand. Is it a comedian, perhaps?
No, I don't know.
Oh, let us know in the chat who that is, Joshua. You don't have to send another super chat. Just let us know. Jack White says, Tom, I sent you an email with the link. I think he means the link to Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin.
That what she said. Trailer. Please share it with the ladies when you get the chance. I will do that. I will send that.
Is it the new live action or is it the anime? Oh, he said it was anime earlier. Okay,
I'll put it in the private chat here so you guys can check it out after the show. Unfortunately, I can't show it on the show because those anime trailers get struck down and shit.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it
like that. But with that, we're caught up with super chats. But you had one more short story to talk about.
Yeah, really quickly, we're gonna hit this one, which is the Meghan Markle.
Oh, God.
I didn't watch this. I waited to watch it on Toxic Femme. So, have you heard about this, Lila? Like, it's been trending all day. I was like, what the fuck is this now? Because they were like saying how like, oh, it's Meghan, like poor Meghan Markle. Like there was a war against Meghan Markle, apparently Harry said, and like all
Oh,
this stuff like
God.
that. And I'm just like, I don't know what this girl's problem is. I don't think anybody cares about her, to be honest with you. But apparently there's a new documentary out about these people. I just wanted to like check this out and see what this trailer is like. So let's check it out together. You'll get our live reactions to these people. Here we go. And by these people, I mean Harry and freaking Meghan Markle. Okay, here we
I was
go.
about to say, what do you mean these people? But then again,
The weirdos.
It's really hard to look back on it now and go, what on earth happened?
Oh my God, we're so privileged.
oh my God.
It's so hard to look back on my privilege as a prince and how much privilege I had.
You hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world. She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then everything changed. There's a hierarchy of the family. You know, there's leaking, but there's also planting of stories.
There was a war against Meghan to suit other people's agendas.
There's a war against Meghan. Oh, come on. Yeah, what kind of
It's about hatred. It's about race. It's a dirty game.
Wait, is it? Oh
Pain
my
and
God.
suffering.
I heard Boozy was in this. Was that Boozy guy? I think it is. There he is. Of course. And he's talking about race.
It's about race. It's a dirty game. The pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution, this feeding frenzy.
I realized they're never going to protect you.
I was terrified. I didn't want history to repeat itself. No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth.
Oh, yeah, the full truth. You're full of shit. That's what it is. I have to say, I do not have the. You know what? I do not have the capacity to be empathetic towards these people. You got 2 legs at work. Your back's not fucked up. You got children. Life is great. You born privileged. I don't feel bad for you. Boo, fucking who. And you got a Netflix special before me, so I don't give a shit. I really don't. And oh my God. You know what? I also have to say this. People even tweeted, like, I saw this tweet, like when the Kanye stuff happened, someone was like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Kim Kardashian. I don't feel bad for these fucking celebrities. I don't feel bad.
I don't feel for her at all. Like, why would you feel bad for Kim Kardashian? She's fucking weird, man.
And I don't feel bad for Meghan Markle. I don't feel bad. She looks beautiful. She looks great.
Yeah, she looks great, but she's fucking dumb. She's crazy.
I'm sorry. And also I think, Nina, I'm also just having this like awakening in myself that I am so empathetic to other people, right? I'm like, oh, I can really
Me too.
Story. But now I'm like, dude, I need to have that same empathy for my fucking self. If my 4'6" spina bifida ass can make life work, I don't fucking feel bad for you. And don't come to me for your sob story. I'm sorry. I don't fucking feel bad for you. If you have 2 legs that fucking work, if you're able to lift more than 10 pounds, you should be fine. You should be fine. I don't fucking feel bad for you. I'm done feeling bad for these attention-seeking morons. And here's the worst part. You have such a huge platform. You could be making a big ass difference, but you want to sit here and promote victimization of your struggle in life. That is what this is.
And that's a great point. And I think that's one of the reasons that everybody really loved Princess Di was because that she had a huge platform. And I'm not talking about like social media at the time because she didn't have social media, but she had like she used her powers as Princess Di to go around the world and help people. And that's what she did. She like literally went to hospitals and like sat with sick people and she like helped people. And she had all these foundations that were helping people. She did something with her power. And then now it's like, it's really sad to see her son coming out here and being like, oh my God, like everybody was like so racist to my girlfriend and like my wife and like everybody hated her. And it's like, dude, like, did you see that wedding that they put in her in like the documentary themselves with all the people out there supporting them? It's like, that doesn't look like hate and racism to me. That looks like everybody loved her. And she's like out here complaining now. So I'm totally with you, Lila. It's really hard to feel bad for these people.
This is the problem with society. And again, I've even fallen for this trap. Okay. Where I'm just feeling so bad for people. And it's like, no, what about my fucking self? Okay. I'm sorry. It is so sickening. It's so sickening. And I think I'm just angry because I am being silenced. My husband's banned.
Wait. What group is your? What nationality is your husband?
Jewish. And for those who in the chat, the joke is like, we really care about anti-Semitism and we care about disabled people. Well, I'm a disabled woman married to a Jewish man who was banned for tweeting out the link to our movie, American History of Voter Fraud, which is still up on YouTube. It is still up on YouTube, and isn't that crazy? That I feel like that is a bigger
Lila. It's a huge censorship thing because like when they dropped the Twitter file stuff and they showed that they were linking they were like, oh, we're just gonna slap like an unsafe thing on it. I immediately thought of your documentary because when I went into your documentary using like the Twitter link, it gave me that page. Like it was like, this link is unsafe. Are you sure you want to go to it? I'm like, it's fucking YouTube. Like what the fuck? Like let me go on YouTube. It's fine. And like it totally made me think of that. And they have totally censored you and put you in this box. You are on their list.
And you have to think about it. It's like people have seen what have happened to me, and I understand their fear. You know, they don't want to speak out on stuff because, you know, money is involved. And the thing is, if they can take away your money, they can silence you even more. And it's just so sad. It's so sad that we are living in such a we celebrate victimhood in our society. And it's like, oh my God.
It's gross. I hate it. I hate victimhood, like mentality and praising. And it's just like, oh, like who's the bigger victim? The victim Olympics or whatever. It's like, I'm so over it too, Lila. We're on the same page.
It's okay though. I really feel like, Nina, I have this feeling that the tides are going to change, and they're going to change so greatly. And it will just be so great. It's going to happen. I feel it. 2023, more truth.
Let's go.
Revealed. Okay. Balenciaga is just the tip of the iceberg. Everybody knows kids are out here getting fucked every day. Okay. Everybody knows that people are fucking kids.
Holly weird.
It might have happened to some of you in this chat. Probably have some traumas. Okay. It's happening in the world. It's been happening since the dawn of freaking time. And it's time for people to speak up and acknowledge it and protect the children.
Yep. Based, Lila. Yes, so true. Let me get these couple of super chats here. Deranged Lunatic, thank you for the $1.99. Hello, Lila and Nina.
Hi.
Hey,
Deranged Lunatic is the best. He really is awesome. Always so supportive. Always retweeting. Always commenting on stuff. We love you. Thank you for the support.
We really do. Deranged Lunatic is very awesome. And like he's like in every chat just supporting everybody. I love it. Because I'm from the chats. I love it. And then Adam Warford for $2 says, hey, I asked Elon if he could have Alysa. What? If I could have Alyssa's Tesla.
She should give it to you.
That's funny.
Right.
Like, the other girl has a Tesla too. What's her name? AOC. Did she give hers back? I don't know. Go ahead, Lila. Read this one.
Jack White for $5. There's one person whose work you should look into when it comes to race politics. Thomas Sowell. And you know what? I'm over the race shit too. I'm done with that as well.
I'm done with it. Thomas.
Again, if you have two legs that work properly and a straight back, do not.
Dude, yeah. I do know Thomas Sowell. Jack White's right. Lila, you would love Thomas Sowell. He's based. Like he's great. He's like this old school dude that talks. He's talked about this kind of stuff for years. You would love him.
And you know what? Here's another thing too that's great. I'm 31 years old. All right. I was born with this disability. I've lived with it my whole life. And the funny thing is, I feel like as I've gotten older and I've gotten even more secure and confident with this, I watch my peers. Everybody's going to join me in disability someday. Okay. It's what's going to happen. It's the same thing with the censorship. Y'all are gonna join me someday, and then you'h know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'll just be more like a little prophet. Then I'm like over here trying to tell you guys, wake up.
You're like
Wake
a little
up.
Thumbelina, but you're like a little Nostradamus Thumbelina, like telling everybody what's going on. Oh, have you ever thought about dressing up as Thumbelina for Halloween? I think you should.
I think that would be adorable. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I've done a lot of little gigs. Oh, I was going to show you guys this. You want to know something funny? Because this just came up on my timeline. I was the miniature Ariana Grande at Beecher's Madhouse 6 years ago.
Oh my God, you look like her.
Right? Isn't that funny?
Oh my God, you look great.
Thanks. In her ponytail era.
Oh my God, I love her. She looks great. I love that so much. And then we got Sheriff Bullcrap for Toonie. Harry and Meghan are narcissistic highest level.
No shit.
It's true. Narcissists highest
Well,
level.
when you've been raised where everybody's paying attention to you constantly and pampering you constantly, what do you expect?
Well, like especially Meghan, I feel like Harry, I have a little bit of a I feel a little bit bad for him because of what happened to his mom and like all the stuff that he had to go through in his life. Like being in the royal family, like kind of sucks anyway. And then like, you know, everything that happened with his mom and his dad and the drama, like there's definitely trauma there. And I feel like Meghan is like, just got her claws into this poor kid that has trauma. And she's like using his like mom's trauma to like be like, I don't know, manipulate him. And it's just, I feel like that's so icky to me. I think she's like the worst. I don't know.
Could be right, but I don't really feel all that sorry for him.
I don't either because he's an adult. Like now it's like, you know, it's over, get over yourself. But it's just, it's also like, I don't know. I feel like she's manipulating him somehow.
I mean, the mom part, yeah, but that's one thing. But like the rest of it is like,
he's an adult now. So he
not only that, he's never
it.
had to want for anything in his entire motherfucking life.
That's very true.
So
that's very true, Tom.
War Machine 300 just sent in $5. Didn't say anything. They just sent in $5.
Oh, it's so nice.
Generous. I like your icon.
Make it rain.
Oh.
We got Deranged Lunatic here. He says, ladies, you are the best. Time, you're okay. I know.
Thanks, Deranged Lunatic. Again, you are the freaking best. Every time I post, always retweeting, always sharing, always commenting. You are awesome.
Awesome. And then Jack White for $5 says some of Tom Sowell's books, Intellectuals and Society Intellectuals and Race and Basic Economics. He's great. I've listened to his videos and I agree. He's fucking fantastic. Everybody should listen to his words. He's a very wise man. Very, very wise man. And with that, I think we're caught up.
We are caught up. So thank you so much, everybody, for showing support tonight and being here. Hopefully you've hit that like button. If you hadn't, please do. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Lila, do you have like a YouTube channel or anything you'd like to plug out there?
Yes, you can. I have a website, lilahart.com. And then my YouTube channel is just Lila Hart. And be sure to watch American History of Voter Fraud. It is still up on YouTube. They can't take it down. They better not take it down because it is factual. You know, we got the receipts. But I just want to say, Tom, thank you so much for having me on your channel. Nina, you are amazing. I love you. I appreciate you giving me opportunities like this.
Of course.
You're
great. Welcome back. You're welcome back. You are based AF. Love you. And you're so welcome back.
The tides are turning, though. I feel it. I really feel it. I feel like 2023, all the stuff I really want to say, I'm going to be able to say. And then
I hope so.
I
hope you're right, Lila. I'm really I'm kind of really waiting for this pendulum to swing back. And I feel like I've seen some signs like this things happening, especially on Twitter. Like, I mean, with Elon Musk, like buying it, things have definitely kind of changed. Though Elon Musk, you need to, free this lovely lady's husband, Jewish husband, on Twitter.
One thing too, December 24th, which is Fauci's birthday, I will be releasing our documentary called World Death Organization, which we will be talking about eugenics. So be on the lookout.
What the fuck do you know Fauci's birthday? What the fuck?
On the 24th. So that's when our next movie will be released.
I'm looking forward to this one. What is this called?
World Death Organization. So it's the history of eugenics. It's going to be It's gonna be a game changer.
You're freaking getting even spicier now. Wait, are you gonna actually release it on YouTube, or are you gonna do a Rumble only?
It'll be on InfoWars.
InfoWars stepping up. Look at this girl. She's like, it's gonna be released on like this little place called InfoWars. You know,
So be on the lookout, December 24th.
I can't wait. That's amazing.
Actually waking everybody up to a lot.
That guy needs to go to jail.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Tom, take it away. Do your MC thing.
Yes. Nina, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, everybody check out my channel, Nina Infinity, and then tomorrow I'll be on The Real BBC, of course. I think there's a few hours left on the campaign. I don't think it's gonna make it, you guys, which is totally fine.
Oh, come on, get up there and make that campaign happen. Share the link in the chat.
It's all good because I have other plans if it doesn't work out. Let me see if
Get the link out there one more time. And while you're doing that, Rin Wesley says, Lila, you are my girl crush. You are an absolute savage on Twitter.
Yeah,
and I absolutely
thank
love it.
you.
Reinstate Eric's account, Elon.
Yes, Elon.
Oh, yes, Elon needs to
Thank you,
reinstate
Rin.
Eric's account. Yeah, it's there's only a few hours left. I think it's like 24 hours left or something. Or 28 hours
we can
left.
do a push. We'll do
But you know
we'll
what?
push here, and you can push it tomorrow, and maybe you'll get there. You never know. It's time. It's that year. It's that time of the year for miracles.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, but at the same time, I have other plans, so don't fret if it doesn't happen, you guys. I have a plan B that I'm going to do. I'm going to execute this plan. If it doesn't
And yes, also
happen,
check
so
out
don't
Steph's
worry.
channel. Don't forget that as well.
Yeah.
And thank you, Steph, again for being here. So yeah.
Oh, check out her Twitch as well. Everybody sub to Twitch for Stephanie because she's doing her
Stephanie's
Twitch thing.
awesome.
She's great.
She's
She's
I got to
fantastic.
hang out with her in Austin at, when I did a show with Kirstie Mayer, and she's really fucking cool.
And speaking of Kirstie Mayer is awesome too. And you can find me and Lila on Kirstie Mayer's channel sometimes on Sunday nights for Simcast. So make sure you subscribe to Kirstie Mayer as well. So there we go. I think we've plugged everybody, right? Tom, what do you got going on? Anything fun?
I got a doctor's appointment in the morning.
That's not fun.
Oh, you mean like well, I think we're having a member stream tomorrow. And then we got Midnight's Edge After Dark at 6:00 Central. So hopefully we'll see people there.
There you go.
So take care of yourselves and each other. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And do subscribe to the ladies, please.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm sure we'll be seeing you before then, hopefully. But
oh, yeah.
Take care of yourselves and good night.